I do believe that people have to tune in and almost say, what is my assignment on the planet? And I believe that, I guess have jokingly said, my cosmic assignment. In other words, what you find yourself focusing on or what you find yourself determined to do, like when I started training in psychiatry, after never having thought I would ever be a psychiatrist, that was just not something I was initially interested in medicine. But by a quirk, I ended up in a psychiatry training program and just started wondering, well, what was making black people mentally ill? And since my family oriented my sisters and myself, they did not say get an education and leave the black community. Their admonishment was, you're being given an education for you to learn and help your community. So there I was in a training program. None of the instructors were black, but there were black and white patients. And the white instructor said black people didn't have the intelligence to benefit from psychotherapy. Well, I'm a third-generation physician. My father was a physician. His father was a physician. So, not having intelligence, that's insane. And so I just didn't accept that and just was wondering what is making black people mentally ill and taking histories on black patients, and you see the racism in the histories just like racism is in the history of every black person, every person of color on the planet. And I said, I want to understand more about racism. So that's, nobody forced me into thinking or raising questions in that way. Those were just questions that occurred to me. And I decided, well, I'm going to go in pursuit of the answers. And that was what I did. So I am troubled